40 years, Lifelight has served the Pacific Northwest, saving hundreds of thousands of lives. New at 4, KBOI2's Sarah Jacobson talked to a family from Malta who says when tragedy struck, Lifelight came to the rescue.
He was 4. We just celebrated his 5th birthday. And it was a pretty big birthday for us because, well, he's alive. It only takes a second. That's all it takes. It only takes a second for everything to just change.
On a seemingly normal day, almost 1 year ago, tragedy struck the Booth family of Malta, Idaho.
I was sitting at home. My husband, he had ran up to check cows or something, and Wade, he was playing in the front yard, and all of a sudden, I seen him right through my bedroom window, and all of a sudden he's crying. So I went running outside, and he was laying underneath my bedroom window, covered head to toe with blood.
Crystal tells me she saw a 2-inch long gash on his forehead where she could see his skull.
He got kicked by a horse.
She immediately rushed for the phone.
I called 911. We were on the phone with him. Thank goodness he showed up right as I got Wade picked up and a towel on his head. And the ambulance was going to meet us halfway.
That's when an off-duty paramedic fishing nearby heard the call and met the family. He told them Wade couldn't wait for an ambulance.
And said no, he needs to be life-flighted, and I didn't know his skull was fractured until we were, going.
Crystal tells me Lifelight took off immediately.
One of the girls that was on the ambulance is a friend of mine, and we met the Lifelight at her house. All I kept thinking is please don't die, because he was literally covered from head to toe. There was not a spot on him that was not blood.
Lifelight flew Wade to Portsmouth Medical Center in Pocatello within 10 minutes, saving precious time and ultimately his life.
Lifelight was very important to us that day.
Wade stayed in the ICU for 4 days before being released. Crystal tells me that Wade's brain is still bruised from the injury almost a year later. But she says, thanks to Lifelight, her son is alive. And that is the greatest gift of all.
Good to see him smiling and laughing. Lifelight has 25 bases in Idaho, Washington, Oregon, and Montana.